Hey guys, Jake here again, and I'm really excited to show off this new feature that we've been working on. It's a lot of fun. And so here I am again in the world of Underbar, and I have a couple of different locations here. So let's go ahead and step into Meldenville. Now, what I'm going to actually do is be able to go and look very specifically at location maps, okay? And we're gonna build out just a little map for this location. So I can go ahead and click here. And now I come to just a open screen where I can very quickly create brand new elements, or I can add items that already exist in my world, such as my entities. So if I go ahead and just say add entity, I can select from any of my standard entities. So maybe this is a location where we encounter Brim Stormlight. So I can just go ahead and click that and drop him in here. As always, we can come here and we can hide labels. If we want to change the shape and kind of the layout of Brim, we can do all of that through a very quick context menu. Let's go ahead and add something that doesn't quite exist yet though. So we'll just go ahead and create a brand new element, and we will come and decide that we can pick any image that we want. And so we can either choose one of the images that we've already previously uploaded. We can choose to upload a new file, or you can dynamically link any image that you want. So let's show how we can actually upload several images at once and actually build out something like Meldenville. So I'm going to go ahead and click on upload. We'll go ahead and add these files. And I'm just going to grab a few of the items that I want. We do support multiple file upload as well. I think that will work for us. Now we can very quickly see a preview of all the files we're about to upload, and then we'll go ahead and hit upload. Once our files have uploaded, we can actually come and select them from our list of items to choose from here. Let's go ahead and put this kind of brazier room onto the map. So I will go ahead and create a brand new map element. We'll call this our brazier room, and go ahead and create it. Now that's here. Now, of course, this room is currently the exact same size as Brim, and what we want to do is we want to adjust the scale of this room. We can do that by right-clicking and going to resize, okay? Or we can click on the brazier room itself and resize from here. Okay? As we start resizing, the image should respond. Now, this is a rectangular shape, and so knowing the height and width here is helpful for your predetermined images. Let's go ahead and make this a really large room. Okay, so the room looks pretty good now, except I've lost Brim. Okay, now I can, of course, just move this room around. And one of the other things that we want to specifically show is different rendering layers. So I can right click and of course move this to the back. And then Brim will pop up right on top. One of the things that I like to do with my different entities is I like to change their shape to help identify the different things. So we can come here, go to shape, and select a different one, perhaps a circle. We currently have an underlying grid system, and what we can actually do with the grid is we can adjust the size. So if we come over to here to our grid options, we can see that we can turn the grid off entirely. We can choose to have the grid pan with us, okay? We have different alignment guides, which we'll show here in a minute. And then we have these different cell sizes. Let's go ahead and increase our cell size to something like 250. Okay. And now we'll see that Brim fits a little bit better. Okay. But if you're trying to get things to line up perfectly, you can actually turn on the snapping system. Okay. And then you can snap items whenever you release them. Okay? Or if you want to have a different fill, you can turn on snapping as you move. Alright, oftentimes we'll have maps that are already built out and we want to import them as just a single file. I've done that now, and what I want to do is be able to move my character around on the map and then still be able to scroll but not actually select the map. So when we want to do that, we can actually lock the layer, and then as we scroll, everything will move with it. Now I can still grab my individual character and move him around and allow him to explore the dungeon. So another feature of the map system is the ability to turn on and off guidelines that will help you with aligning your items. You can do that by going into your grid options and toggling on and off the position and the alignment guides. We've also built in the ability for you to still, as with the entity map, perhaps our party is not ready to take on this room and we're ready to end our play session. In order to help us remember where everyone is and what the marching order was, we can actually take a photo of the map. This data will also persist in between play sessions. So there's just a couple of the features of our new map system, and we're really excited to let people start playing with it. I also wanted to take just a quick second to thank all of you for supporting us through the Kickstarter, and we look forward to getting you into the open beta soon.